Good morning from the lovely little town of Salida, Colorado. It is breakfast time, and the place that comes most recommended is Robin's. It's about a mile walk, and they open here in like 20 minutes, so we're gonna get going and check this place out. Got the collegiate peaks in the background there. Next stuff we'll be hiking through. Here's breakfast at Robin's. Cute restaurant. I'm the only one here so far. Nice and early, right when they open. I'm done with breakfast. That was awesome. Since I'm kind of already on the side of town with Walmart anyway, I figure I might as well do the resupply shopping now. Haven't really done the planning yet, but I figure it's at least a 4-day stretch, so I'll probably get 4+ days worth of food here. Oh, back in the room from the resupply run, and I think I got enough of what I needed. I basically got like 5 days worth of food, so one way or the other, I think I'm good to go. The little town of Twin Lakes is going to be the next destination. I think I'm going to stick to the high route for the next stretch. Again, I really haven't done much planning, but I'll let you guys know kind of in the afternoon once I've got a better idea of what I'm doing here. Anyway, plenty of food to get to Twin Lakes at least, and let me show you what I got for the resupply. And here's my resupply. I re-upped on the baggies, muffins for breakfast, snacks throughout the day. This stuff's all looking familiar. I'm sticking to a lot of the same good stuff with the trail mix and the beef jerkies. Meat sticks, cheeses. Dinners are gonna be mashed potatoes, one each of these tuna packets, and I found the really good ones in the olive oil. And I think that's it for now. I'm just gonna be relaxing for the next couple of hours, doing some planning, see if I can lock that down. I've got a pretty much good idea of what I'm doing though. And then I'll just check back once we're looking for lunch. Something I've been craving since the start of the trail really is a good pizza place, and there's some pizza options here in town that were actually highly recommended. So I may wander around, try to find a good pizza joint. I'm kind of limited because I'm not in the middle of town. I'm kind of more on the west end, closer to like where the Walmart and other nicer amenities are at, so I don't know if there's a pizza place within a reasonable walking distance, but we'll go check some stuff out. It's gonna be nice and hot and sunny though today. It was like 80 degrees when I got into town yesterday, and it's gonna be the same for today, so it's warming up quick outside, so I don't want to walk around too much. But on that note as well, I don't know if we'll get to see much of the town itself. It feels like on 0 days I'm just more happier, relaxing, resting the muscles, and just laying in a bed all day. It's just kind of how it goes when you're hiking up and down in the mountains for 20+ miles a day. So anyway, I'll check back later once we're up to some lunch. Well, it's coming up on lunchtime, and I've noticed there is a Cambodian restaurant pretty close to here, so let's go to Cambodia for lunch. The weather's supposed to be like this for a week, just clear skies and sunny.
They all ran into some ugly hail at some point, didn't they?
Yeah.
Back from lunch, that was really good. I had a chicken coconut soup with rice. Whew, perfect, full belly. Let's see, some other things to catch you guys up on. Easy and Sprite, I haven't talked about them in a bit because they were trying to figure out what they were going to do exactly as far as going through Colorado, but they have officially flipped up north, and they're somewhere in Montana doing southbound. So if I see those guys again, it might be somewhere in like Wyoming. I'm just going to keep my eyes out, and hopefully we'll cross paths at some point. We'll high-five each other as they continue south to tackle Colorado later, and I don't blame them because the snow conditions are just not that safe out here, and that's what 90% of all the other hikers are doing. Everyone's just kind of flipping up north. The other thing I was looking up is that I heard that Fresh Ground was operating in Colorado, and if you don't know who he is, he's a legendary trail angel who usually works out of the East Coast, going up and down the AT for years and years, and he operates out of a big white van, a Leapfrog Cafe, and he does trail magic. Does a full cook 'em up buffet, awesome, excellent time. I've been trying to catch that dude, and he's out on this trail this year. And last I saw, he's currently in Twin Lakes. And Twin Lakes is the next town I'm gonna stop into. So from today, he's 4 days away from my current location. I don't know how long he's gonna sit there in Twin Lakes, So there's a chance I may catch him, there's a chance he may just move on and then I don't see him. So, I don't know, I'm keeping my eyes out, hopefully I can run into that guy. And I think that's it for now. I'm in full chill mode. I think I have all my chores done. I'm 99% done with my planning. I'm thinking it's going to be a 4-day stretch to Twin Lakes. I can resupply there. It's kind of a very small place, but they've got like a general store you can resupply in, no problem. And I do have like 5 days plus worth of food that I'm hiking out with. So I got plenty of food. I'm going to be safe as possible. We're getting into some bits with a little more snow. And kind of past Twin Lakes and beyond where I-70 and stuff is at, there's definitely some areas that are unpassable, and it looks like Mount Everest with the snow levels. So there's some really bad mountain peaks coming up, but you know, in 2 weeks or so when I get to some of these locations, who knows what it's going to look like, so I'm just keeping an eye on the weather. And that's all that's going on. I'll check back in later, maybe when I'm rolling out to go get some dinner. Well, it was coming up on dinner time, and I was just kind of debating where to go and what to do. I'm already kind of full from just chowing on stuff all day today and just laying around. And so I just went next door, got some snacks and drinks and stuff from a gas station, and I think that's going to do it for today. We're going to get one more good breakfast as we're hiking out of town tomorrow morning. So we'll go back to the, I think it was just called Robbins, something like that, which is kind of way out on the west side of town, a mile from here, which is the way we want to go to hitch out of town anyway. So the plan in the morning was we'll go there, get the breakfast, and then just start hitching from there. And I think that'll work out, get back to the pass. So it's been a good day. I just like chilling and relaxing, and that's all I need. But I think that's going to do it. It's been kind of quiet around here, nice and warm outside. It's been like 80 degrees. Weather should be good for the next couple of days on trail at least. And we'll just kind of see how it goes. So thanks for watching, and we'll see y'all in the morning. Good morning. We're heading back in the woods today. I'm ready to check out, all packed up. We got a 1-mile road walk. We'll go back to the Robbins restaurant, get a nice breakfast, and then we're hitching right out from there. So let's hit it. Well, the mountains are totally socked in the clouds. This was not in the forecast. It's supposed to be sunny all week. Just one more minute till they open. Now we're done with breakfast. That was awesome. Last good meal in town. I'm gonna go post up just across the street here, a little pull off somewheres. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to get a hitch. See you up at the pass. Well, here we are. Just got dropped off back Monarch Pass. Right in the clouds. But the good news is we're kind of right on the edge of it. So I think we're gonna have a clear day. I don't think it'll be too bad. Gotta go down here like a 1/4 mile, and I think we cross the highway down here somewheres and get back into the woods. It's always cool being so close to the clouds. Just seeing them blow right on by you. We're up here nice and early. It only took like 10 minutes to get the hitch, and I ate breakfast really fast. So it's only just after 8 o'clock. I was looking to do at least 15 miles. So we may do that plus a little bit extra. We'll just kind of see where that puts us in relation to opportune tenting sites. And we're officially back on trail, climbing out of the pass. Definitely feel a little winded. Starting the day at 11,500 feet with a climb. Whew. I love it when I find tracks that literally make me stop in my tracks. These prints are huge. That could be like a mountain lion. Those are way bigger than a wolf track. That looks awesome. Good clear views out to the west. Been pretty easy this morning so far. It was just a couple hundred feet of a climb out of the pass, and then we're kind of up on the ridge, just kind of bouncing up and down between the different little summits here. Not too bad so far. Made it to the top of the Monarch ski area. I just saw a beautiful fox up here. I missed him on camera though. That was the first confirmed fox sighting. It was just over there. Whew, a little bit of a climb to get up here. Now we're going this way, disappearing down the backside. Leaving the ski area, and we're just following these ridges coming up. Well, the road's following the dirt road, but there's a bulldozer clearing out the snow berm. It's blocking the road a little bit, so I'm just gonna make my way up and around and give him lots of space. The wind is really cold, just like the day we got into town. There's some information kiosks up here talking about prehistoric peoples and hunting. So there's remnants of some rock walls right here. You can kind of maybe see them faded on the pass. But they're saying maybe as old as 3000 BC, hunters would build these little walls and then they would drive deer and stuff, and it would kind of funnel them through the channels, and then they could spear them and hunt them and stuff. So that's pretty neat, remnants up here. We got 2 more miles of ridgeline walking, and then we drop down into a valley for quite a ways. There's looking back. Some of these climbs are very steep. Looks like up this next peak, the trail goes around to the left. So no dangerous snow traversals just yet. Good view of all the collegiate peaks we're going through over the next week. We've got one little peak to go over here before we drop down into the valley, kind of on the right side of these little hills. Oh, we made it to the top. High point for the day, I think, somewhere's above 12,500. Down that valley somewhere, as you can see the town of Salida. We're going to be dropping down into this valley somewhere before kind of climbing back out to another pass later. But it's about 11 o'clock. I'm kind of exhausted. I think I'm going to take a lunch break. Sit kind of behind these rocks a little out of the wind and just enjoy the nice view up here. Done with lunch break, getting back on trail. Looks like we're starting with quite the sketchy descent. Kind of drops pretty steep. A little bit of snow patches. Take it slow and steady. The descent's not so bad, most of it's pretty clear snow. That's Hunt Lake down there. These other little ponds don't have names as far as I know. This is kind of a rough and rocky snowfield, slow going steep descent. Kind of slow going, but fun. Snow's definitely slushy. We're just kind of skiing our way down everything. Made it down to Hunt Lake. Pretty little spot. Lots of snow right up here though. Well, this is a little nicer. The trail's starting to mellow out some. Less snow to slush through. Man, I thought this was going to be an easy valley walk. Not so much. There's the Boss Lake Reservoir down there. And there's a warning sign. Unsafe mine shafts, deadly gas, lack of oxygen, unsafe ladders, unstable explosives, deep pools of water. And there's a hole right here. I wonder if this is part of a mine shaft or something that was kind of dug out. There's the outlet for the reservoir. This is just a beautiful woodlands area. I think we're less than a mile to a trailhead parking lot. Probably take a sit-down break there for at least 10 minutes. There's no trailhead parking lot here. Whatever, I guess we're continuing. It says the Lost Wander Hut. Don't know what that is. Keep my eyes out for something weird. But we're kind of slogging our way up this valley now. 3.5 miles to the top of the pass, which is Chalk Creek, I think. Whew. Yeah, hopefully not too steep. A little bit of a boulder field to cross. I'm taking a nice little rest break, eating a bunch of snacks, getting my fill of water. There's a little side stream right here. Flowing down to kind of the main creek down there that we've been following up the valley. Haven't had much of a view of it, but that's the middle fork of the South Arkansas River, something like that. And we're about 2.5 miles climbing up the valley to the top of the pass. That little notch in the mountains up ahead is the pass we're aiming for. 1.5 miles left. Still got a lot of altitude to gain to get there, and I got a feeling it's going to be steep right at the end. So far the climb up hasn't been too bad. Just a slow altitude gain. Gorgeous valley. Still making our way up to the pass up there. I feel like I should be seeing like a moose a day out here, but for some reason they're just not out and about. A little more elusive. Yeah, it's steep, rocky, and snowfields. Going slow. It takes a long time to get anywhere when you're only going 1 mile an hour. This uphill is absolutely brutal, extremely steep, slogging through slushy snow. I feel like I'm going backwards. This is taking forever. There's the top of the pass. That's the last uphill for the day. All downhill from here to the next valley. I'm completely exhausted. That might have been the hardest climb of the entire trail so far. Chalk Creek Pass. I'm only doing a few more miles, and then we're looking for camp down there somewhere. This is Hancock Lake. It's a little too wind exposed in this area, a little too windy. I'm gonna go up a little bit further, see if I can find something tucked in the trees, a little flat space maybe. First flat, wind protected spot we see, we're crashing at it. I have no idea how long that's gonna be though, but I'm very exhausted. And now we're going back uphill through a rock scramble. I'll see you at camp, whenever that happens. Now we got a sketchy snow traversal. The most dangerous part of the day, and I'm completely exhausted. I have zero energy for this. Here's camp for the night. A little bit off trail. It's up there, kind of riding the rim of that mountain. This is the only flat spot around, but a lot of the flat areas are either snow covered or they're swampy, so this will work though. I get tucked in the rest of the way. I'm settled in, doing a little better. I'm gonna be cooking up dinner here in a second. Got the instant mashed potatoes with the tuna packets. Whew, rough day. The morning wasn't so bad, but it was just all right at the end. Slugging through snow for the last couple of hours. My feet are frozen. I'm warming them up slowly. Shoes are soaking wet. Once again, the waterproof socks are the MVP of this through hike, so they kept my feet dry. It just makes them cold, which is fine. Better than being soaking wet and cold and slugging through those shoes. But I'm expecting everything to freeze overnight probably, so my shoes are going to be ice blocks in the morning. We'll see how that goes. And then we get to do it all over again. This might be kind of a rough stretch if this is what it's going to be like. I think that's it, so thanks for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one.